Carl's and Dave Anime Rave with yet another non-anime show that we're covering that I've heard good things about and that you have heard things about?
That I don't really care about. I just want you to shut up about the show.
Okay, Dave. Come here. Give me a hug.
No.
Let's make up.
Here's the shiv.
I'll rub your belly.
I have no preconceived notions about this one. I hope it's as good as Gravity Falls, but something tells me it's not going to be.
Okay, well, this is Steven Universe, a show I've heard described as Sailor Moon meets Dragon Ball. Hopefully they don't mean Sailor Moon Crystal meets Dragon Ball GT, because I don't know if I could handle that.
The absolute best of both series.
Yes, absolute best. It's badly animated, and it's all about Tuxedo Mask, who, by the way, is the first person to go Super Saiyan 4.
Well, he is a guy.
Yeah, you notice how there are no Super Saiyan girls in the Dragon Ball series? Akira Toriyama. I mean, oh, we can't swear. Again, freaking Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, no female went Super Saiyan 4.
There was no reason Pan shouldn't have. She was powerful enough. She was good enough. But she's a girl.
Let's face.
Now, to be fair, the games and expanded media have female Super Saiyans up the wazoo.
Yeah, and that was a decision they made, not have Pan go Super Saiyan at all in GT.
But the reasoning was so dumb. I read it's because they didn't know how to draw her hair.
Really?
Spike it up like you do with everyone else.
Then again, he wasn't even involved in GT.
Look at Chrono. Color his hair yellow. Make the girl look like that. Bam, you got your female Super Saiyan hair.
I'm not going to blame him for that, though, because he wasn't involved with GT.
Yeah, but even before that,
okay,
like every okay, Goku's a dude. Okay, longest time only Saiyan. You know, they bring down his brother Raditz. They bring down the prince. They bring down the prince's male royal guard, and then later the prince's future son. It's all dude. There was a precedent there, and the Saiyans basically became the Z fighters because the other fighters just couldn't keep up with the Saiyans, right? Mm-hmm. So I mean, there was a big sausage fest in the end. Now, I like those characters. Make no mistake. I'm just saying Akira Toriyama had a slant. He had a bias. There weren't too many formidable women in Dragon Ball. I can think of 18, Pan, and Launch.
Wow, we're really scraping the barrel for going after Launch.
Do we count Errol? Errol from the Dr. Slump crossover in the original Dragon Ball?
Well,
because she beat the crap out of Silver and then disappeared and was never shown again. Yeah, briefly.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe in his design doc he just made it a patriarchy.
Well, yeah, like almost every author. I'm just saying, it's kind of the trend. Now, ironically, the main character of Steven Universe is a little boy named Steven. So, maybe, and Gravity Falls, which we just harp heaps of praise on, is about a little boy named Dipper. So, I mean...
However, Mabel plays a very big...
In Gravity Falls, there are strong female characters. There are strong girls to balance that out, even though the protagonist is male. And I hear the same thing about this.
Let's start her up.
I felt the same way when Pepsi Throwback wasn't a regular thing, so I appreciate this.
Suck it up, kid. Welcome to real life.
The trials and tribulations of adulthood. Learning your favorite foods aren't made ever again. Cancer. Having to put up with the snack you don't like. Did I mention the cancer?
Having to put up with you. Yes.
I once had cancer, and astrologically, I am a Cancer. Also, I'm sure I just walked into you saying that, yes, I am in fact a Cancer.
You are. You very much are.
Shoutouts to all the people who are currently suffering cancer who were wholly offended by this last little bit of audio. I once had cancer, so I feel like I can joke about it, but if we did offend you, let us know, and we'll try not to... Well, you know what, let's get all the cancer jokes out of our system. Oh man, you know, I hope that my other testicle doesn't decide to turn immortal. Hey, ever come inside your house and there's a bunch of Zelda monsters just wrecking the place up? When you kill them, they poof out of existence.
I did appreciate the Zelda crystal theme going on there.
Yes.
This kid very much needs an intervention.
An intervention for what? Singing ad slogans? You sing ad slogans all the time. You were singing.
I don't.
You sing the Cookie Crisp song all the time when nobody's looking.
No, I don't.
You do. I know this because when nobody's looking, you do it. Cookie Crisp, Dave.
That was never a Canadian thing.
Yeah, so what? We're basically America Junior.
No.
We're basically just a copy of their culture, but worse in some ways and better than in others.
Shut up. So,
She regularly goes and whips this dumpster in half.
about your callous disregard for public property. Or private property, rather. Monster!
How would you summon your gem weapon, Dave? Would you dance like a tree and leaf?
No. Oh, I definitely leaf. I leaf this all alone. No, I just pull it out.
We're talking about your weapon, not your... Oh, I can't do that here. There are children listening. We're talking about your weapon, not your weapon.
What would your weapon be?
I figure it would either be a spear or some kind of moon rod nunchaku.
Okay. I was thinking more of a handgun myself, but sure.
Clearly, they've established it has to be a melee weapon.
I'd have a gunblade.
Okay, it has to be a melee weapon that isn't terrible.
Hey, we're talking fictional weapons. My fictional gunblade could be awesome.
I suppose. It won't be, though.
All it needs to be is sharp enough to stab you.
Dave, that's just too much violence for this kid-friendly program we're doing right now.
Uh-huh.
You can't talk about stabbing me. I can talk about stabbing you, that's okay. Because screw you. But me, you can't do that, man. It's just racist. You know, against the...
Fat white guy is now a race?
Yes. In the minds of many.
Fat, balding white guy is a
You
race?
need to stop this racism against your own people, Dave. Your people need you. Don't be a race traitor. I do like that Stephen appears to have 3 very supportive women in his life. This is more than most male protagonists get, where they get kind of masculined up by their surroundings. No, this I like.
Or the one token female Lois Lane?
Yeah, the one token female Lois Lane providing the only source of estrogen in the room.
Lois Lane, April O'Neil.
Lois Lane, April O'Neil, Chun-Li for the longest time. Yeah, this isn't token... He's almost like the token dude. I also like that at least 3 of these characters are fat. As a fat guy, I appreciate the representation.
Really?
Yeah.
I count 2.
So you're not saying that the lady with big thighs and the fist weapons is... No, you're right. She's
No,
more
she's actually more on the
she's just
skinny
more
side.
like Amazonian.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That's not fat.
Okay, fair enough. You're right. She has a skinny waist, too, so...
Skinny.
Like the tiniest waist I've ever seen.
Toothpick. I must say, it's very considerate of the monster not to destroy the house on the way down.
I agree. Very considerate monster. It's good to see some centipedes are fighting with honor these days. The magic feather was just a gag. The power's in you. The ice cream isn't doing it. Now, granted, sometimes food can give you powers. Like, I once saw you eat a cheese string and lift a car. But I'm pretty sure that cheese string was glowing, and it wasn't a cheese string, it was something that it was some nuclear waste yard. I don't know why we were in there picking for nuclear waste, but...
I got a line to say, but I can't say it for this show.
You can, I'll just beep out the whole thing. Go ahead.
Don't worry, Steven. It's someday.
Dave, why are you so crude and insensitive all the time? Where do you learn these things? Tell me, and I will beat that person up.
Carlos.
I was hoping you were going to be like, it was you, alright? I learned it by watching you! Then I'd be like,
Nope.
Parents who do drugs have kids who do drugs.
Oh, what? Give him the bits. The bits. The bits. The bits. The bits. The bits.
Okay. Take it easy on the counter, will you?
Yes!
Aren't those the things you generally don't? eat, Dave. Like, I know you specifically actually put those aside. Because they're not that delicious, meaty potato goodness.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
You did? You did? Why don't you describe the feeling for our listeners?
Oh, that's disgusting. The bits are always hard, oil-filled, just... Oh.
You know what's hard and oil-filled and in this room right now?
Okay, that was funny. Also not possible, but funny nevertheless.
Well, they tried. If you had to punch the sun, you gotta try anything, right? Like, we're not all Yuki Yuna. Not all of us can just punch the sun. Like...
If at first you don't succeed, smash your face
So-
into the opponent again.
So now we know it's closer, because we heard the clonk off it.
She must have had some real speed on that last one.
Yep. See, this is the good kind of exposition. Because, you know, it's not like just being laid out just for our benefit. It's more, this is their father-son bonding. And this picture, and the fact that it just cracked, like, holy cow. Gave up her physical form to birth him? That is some Gunnar Krigg style sacrifice. Also, I hate Antimony's dad so much.
Yes. Well, I see we have the, man skills of Carlos here.
What else do you want them to do? They gotta get it to the beach.
Is it gonna be okay?
Time's wasted. Let it crack the asphalt a little bit.
Put some cardboard underneath it. Do something to keep it from...
Oh, cardboard! Oh, sorry! You have the manliest plan! You put some cardboard on the outer space cannon. Make it go faster. Kill the sun better. I would have tried it. If you had the gem and you could power the cannon, I'd press you up against it and just start grinding.
It's no use. Fine.
Alright, that was Steven Universe episodes 1 and 2.
Going to work.
Obviously, it uses like a shorts type format, because I think that was one episode, but there were two like shorts in it. So I'd like to hear what you think about the show.
Well, episode 2 definitely... Okay, so first impression wasn't so hot. It's growing on me.
I tend to agree. The first episode, it had a few silly things, like the stupid kitty rap, and obviously, you know, the women in Steven's life are more in love with him than we are, and I think the whole point was trying to show that he's kind of a dorky, kind of, not really that cool of a kid, but he's got a loving family, and clearly the message is, whenever he's happy with his family and thinking about them, that's when his gem activates, right? I do agree the second episode was a lot better than the first, for sure. And I did hear that this is a show that kind of starts silly, but gets really dire later. That said, I do like what I've seen, but if you're not a fan, that's cool. I'm willing to continue on my own. If you're willing to continue with me, let us drive into this gem-eyed sunset together.
No, we can continue.
Okay. Folks, thank you so much for watching us watch Steven Universe, Eps 1 and 2. CarlsandDaveAnimeRave.com is your home for more anime raves, where we watch things and then talk about them. It is an innovative format that has never been done before, citation needed. You can see our anime raves of shows like Kill la Kill, of Revolutionary Girl Utena, of Gurren Lagann, of Gravity Falls, and more.
Steins Gate.
Don't you dare put that on. Don't you dare.